Hello, it's Javier here. Uh, Finally, I got three hits at the same time. The problem wasn't the application at all. It was the calculation I was doing in the game. The speed of the tribal class, um, the ship on the south, wasn't right because it was always the calculation was always like the double of the rest, and it didn't make sense because in a convoy they used to have the same speed. So yeah, I I put the speed that the other ships got in this for this tribal class, and it worked. Um, I will upload I will upload all the videos for previous testing, and there you can see, well, in this video as well, but you can see that this is very accurate, that the three hits impacts or the three torpedoes impact at the same time. And when the game tells you that 30 seconds remain, 10 seconds remains, uh, it's at the same time. So yeah, the application it's helpful. And luckily here I could um, the torpedoes work. They because there is a chance where they fail, but they didn't. So I'm happy with that. I At the beginning of the video I repeat the calculation of the speed of the tribal class because this was driving me crazy. In a previous video that I will upload, I think with the audio, um, I changed my position, the submarine position, and I was closer to the tribal class, so the speed that I was able to measure was right. Uh, but the alarm sounded. I don't know if this was because a torpedo was very close to the EF class on the south. Maybe they saw the torpedo because it's a T1 and makes bubbles. Uh, or maybe because they saw me. I don't know. But when, yeah, after launching the first torpedo, the alarm sounded. So, but here I wasn't so close to them, and the alarm didn't sound until the end. But yeah, this was too late for them. So here I am taking the speed again and again because this didn't make any sense. 24 kilometers per hour when the other cities they go like 12, 13. So I was setting the distance thinking that maybe the game calculates the speed based on the distance that is set. But even though I corrected the distance, it didn't make a big difference. So I decided, yeah, because in a previous video that I will upload, you can see that when I set a lower velocity uh, to the tribal class, the torpedo almost hit it. So this means that yeah, the problem with the previous video that I uploaded a week ago, a few weeks ago, were the speed of the tribal class. So now this is yeah, um, this work and and now I don't know what to do after I hit all of them. I think there are one at least warship, um, and maybe I should try with more than three ships. Um, Maybe firing the warships, the destroyers, and also a cargo ship. Because now after the alarm sounded, yeah, they changed the course and the speed, so it's going to be difficult, I think. But yeah, this will be the next problem. And what I did in this video is first I calculate the speed of all the targets. Because the speed is going to be constant. It's going to remain the same. So, but the angle of bow and the distance is going to change rapidly. So it's better to calculate them at the end. So first is the speed, then you pause the game, then you go to the map, you draw your lines, you calculate the angle of bow and the distance. You put this in the in the application, and then you calculate the timing, and then you shoot. Um, yeah, you load the torpedo, you flat the torpedo, and you shoot. What I did before was some maintenance on the tubes, and it worked because all of them were a hit. So happy for that. Yeah, here I'm calculating the speed of this uh, ship. Also, with the time being, the EF class that is in the sound is closer to me goes forward. That way, the first torpedo that is for the travel class doesn't get in the trajectory. So also making time for that. I was playing with that, changing the position a bit. I will upload a couple of videos before this one, and you can see the testing. But more or less is the same. The only difference was the speed of this driver class because the what I was calculating with the periscope was wrong. Maybe what I could have done is using this chronometer. This TDC mod got this chronometer, and I could yeah, measure the distance in the map by the ship in I think it's 3 minutes 15 seconds. Um, but well, I I prefer not to do that because yeah, 3 minutes is a long time, and they are going to move um, ahead. Although I think it would be fine even because well, the distance is going to change and the angles. But yeah, well, we will have to continue with the testing. But yeah, I think we saw this in previous videos that the math was right. The calculation of the app was right. Just the calculation in the game, but it was my fault inserting the data, calculating them. Um, but uh, but no, it's if you make the calculation right in the game and you put this data in the app, then the timing is going to be right. You have to be synchronized when the application said that you has to fire and you need to fire to avoid losing synchronization. But you know there is a threshold of error, so it doesn't have to be super accurate. But the, yeah, the more accurate you are, the better. And yeah, I am finishing with the speed, and here I thought, nah, I'm going to set travel class to the same as the first ship. I don't care what the periscope says. Um, is farther. I don't know why the calculation was so wrong. Maybe I think the ship was too far, um, and this is not accurate. So, but setting the same speed, because in some videos I saw that they only calculate the speed of one ship and they assume the rest of the ship got the same. And it's a good assumption because two of the three got the same speed. So, yeah, let's assume that the last one got the same one. And here I am retrying, but I think I get like 21 kilometers per hour, so it's the same. So I got 23, then 22, and I think now 21. Uh, because maybe the ship is a bit closer to me, so it's getting more real speed. But even with this measure, is too fast. So this is not 16, yeah, but this is still more than the real thing. So I decided I'm going to leave the same as the other ships. So now the next step is calculating the angle of bow and the distance, setting this in the app as well, in the game. Uh, yeah, so the torpedo angle is calculated rightly in the game. So we need to put the data in the game as always before shooting the torpedo, and also in the app to know the right timing. And the feeling was incredible. That when I saw that they hit the three of them, and, and at the same time. So yeah, the purpose of the app is satisfied. And here I am trying again the speed because I couldn't believe it that it was so different. Yeah, it's 16 again. So yeah, I put 13 back. So I stop this app, then preparing the last measures to start shooting. So here you have to zoom in because if you don't zoom in, the map doesn't allow to put the dot just in the middle of the submarine. Uh, I don't like that because for the ships it's not the same. So it's it's like why for ship and why not for me. I know the sub is there. I see the painting of the submarine, and well, and at the end you have to zoom in to set the angle rightly uh, with the bow. So yeah, at the end you have to zoom in all the ships and in your boat as well. So this is the tribal class, the one that gave us a headache with the speed because we were missing the hit. And yeah, I could saw that in previous videos you can see that the torpedo was um, in front of the ship. So this means that the submarine computer thought that the ship was going faster than it goes actually. So I am reviewing the data, that is right. And if you got better idea of calculating the speed or these measures, let me know. I am not a master of the game. And here we have 26 degrees. And now the distance. And remember the dots because sometimes I forget them and the torpedoes are out of range. So you cannot um, calculate anything. So now I'm going to put the data in the game. And I will copy it from the app. Yeah, because I saved the game, I had the previous calculations, and it's going to be more or less the same. But I want to be more to put the more accurate. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is the if class in the south. I think I'm not sure if I recognize them from the book correctly, to be honest. But more or less, I think they're okay. And I think now the last ship, the other if class on the northwest. With these videos, I don't pretend to be a YouTuber. Yeah, I just want to share with you these videos and testing. So But maybe I should improve the, the quality of the sound and getting the sound from from the game. Um, so I will try to improve this if I continue making videos. But yeah, with this, I just if you come from Reddit, you can see the progress is in there. Okay, then I think I am ready to shoot. I will fly the first torpedo. Remember the speed. Okay, you need to set the same speed as is in the app. Then I unpass the game. I will press this 5 button. I got 2 seconds. You will hear a clip, like a countdown, like t. And sometimes you have to go to the second ship or the third one, um, because maybe you get like 20 seconds or less, or you cannot take much time it's, loading well, not loading, flooding the torpedo and setting the speed. So the first torpedo is on the way, on its way. And now, when 2 seconds remains, then the clip sound starts, and it's like beep beep beep, and then the last one, and I got 1 minute, so plenty of time. And yeah, I think you need to calculate because you cannot pause the game. It goes to super slow motion, but the ships are moving some meters. So um, the fact that you calculate the angle of bow and the distance in the last step makes this more accurate, the timing. So 30 seconds to go. Remember the speed of the torpedo. Mm, we're almost there. And you see that the other torpedoes are covered like the half distance. And then when I listen to the sound, when I heard it, I press the button. You will see also this fire message in the user interface. So now we just need to wait. But I already gave you the good news. I think the alarm didn't sound yet, so they didn't see the torpedoes, the T1s. You see like 40 seconds, 40 seconds, no, 30 seconds, then 30 seconds, then 30 seconds. This means that they are the synchronization between the hits are very good. So that's the range, the time between one hit and the other one are nothing. So, and yeah, it's a hit. Fire on board, it's a hit. Second one, yeah, 3 hits. We can see, yeah, it's full of water now. So I will, yeah, this works. Happy days. See you guys.